Here we are between Bondi Junction and Bondi Beach in the heart of Bondi, and here today on the Studio Success Show because I want to figure out what is Agogian all about and what makes these guys so unique. Come on in.
G'day mate, how are you? Good to see you.
Guys, we're here with John and Belinda. We're in the Studio Success Secret Show in the heart of Bondi Beach, Bondi Junction. I think we're stuck right in the middle of it.
Right in the middle.
Agogian, tell me what it means.
It's a good way to start, I suppose. It's a Spartan word, and you've pronounced it correctly. It is Agoga, yes. Not AGÖGA, which we get quite often. So it's a Spartan word, which is a training regime for a class of warrior citizens. So it actually has a background. It's got a meaning to it.
Amazing. This studio is pretty unique. You walk in here and I see the amazing yellows everywhere, the blacks, the yellows. There's something about this place that makes you want to train. I stepped in here, I said, oh, I feel like training today. And you guys are always just enforcing this this spirit and this energy and this flavour. What's it about?
Yeah, it's a good question. There is a science behind why we do what we do. Our fit and our reason for being the success that we have had so far is in two parts. One is the ethos, the brand ethos. It's underlined as stronger, leaner, faster and signature. So the stronger, leaner, faster component is the three different approaches towards the way you can get the most out of your body. So a stronger mindset with a stronger foundation on your movement patterns to then take that into a leaner approach, which is leaning out all the stuff that you might have attempted before and maybe hasn't worked. So we're fine tuning how you can get the most out of your training and adding that with the second part, which is the education. And the education is around how the body moves and how to get the most out of it, which we'll show you later.
Oh, amazing. Okay, I didn't know about that, but that's what we're going to show after. So let's go back a little bit because I love the backstories. Belinda, you told me 20 years in corporate. Yep. What are you doing owning a fitness studio like this, John?
Good question. Yeah, so I'd had 20 years in sports advertising and leadership roles, and it was time for a change. I finished up there last March, and I'd been associated with Agoga for a few years as a member.
Yep.
John had been working here for a few years, and it was just it was a great opportunity. Our previous owners wanted to hand over the baton, pardon the pun, and we took the opportunity, and here we are, and I'm loving it.
Great.
It's been a good year now, and
well, you loved it so much that you bought the place,
pretty much,
John. So
yeah.
that's showing there's something they did something right.
Yeah, we're still married.
Yeah, we're still married. It's all good.
Awesome. Let's do some quick fire questions because I think I've got to get into that training soon. So, how many members do you currently have?
94. $79. 4. I use MyZone.
MyZone.
Yeah.
What CRM do you use?
MindBody.
What does your average day look like? And I might ask you first, John, and then.
Bless you for thinking there's an average day. There isn't one. Anyway, the first class starts at 6, so I'll take 2 or 3 back to back to back. And then I'll go straight on to training my own clients. I might have a couple of those back to back. That'll take us close to lunchtime, but that's an opportunity to do some admin. I'll do that on the road. Then lunchtime classes, then the afternoon is where I get a chance to be able to go back into the office, check emails or whatnot. Then I'm usually back here at night and I'll take a couple of sessions or I'll take my own clients. So I've got a combination of both. And then when we finish, we'll try and get home and have a bit of time to catch up and spend some quality time with each other. Or I might attempt to kiss my wife at some point throughout the course of the day to remind us that we're married. And then, we'll have a debrief over dinner. And then we try to cull the business, like turn it off. Yep. So we switch it off about, say, 7:30, I guess. We
Excellent.
try.
I will come back to the couple question in a second. All right, John, so tell me what I have to do to be an Agogian.
Okay, great. First thing we need to know is more about you, how your body moves, and get it prepped and ready to go before we start the workout.
Okay.
So first thing I'm going to want to do with you is get you on the mat. I want to activate the glutes because we're going to do some glute heavy or glute.
Everybody loves the glutes. I remember last time I was doing some glutes. You're doing some more glutes. There must be something in the glutes, right?
Well, maybe it's something in your glutes. Maybe. I don't know.
All right, let's do the glutes.
Take a little lie down. 2, 1. You're on your way. Keep those glutes up. 1 more. So the next one we're going to focus on. I like the range of motion. It's good. Looking good to start with. That's a big green tick. You do this all right.
I might be an Agogian.
You do this well. There's a little something in it for you at the end. All right.
So as you know, myself and my wife Joey, we work together, and it's always interesting when I meet another couple that work together, and they're still together. It's always a bonus as well. Tell me, how have you made work and life work?
I think we've definitely grown over this last year, and we are still married. However, I think it's identifying different strengths, and we
Okay.
we do clearly have different strengths and skill sets. So it's really understanding and appreciating who does what. So we've got quite defined roles in that, and not stepping on each other's toes, so to speak. But we do check in with each other, and we do soundboard, and we do make decisions by checking in with each other. And I think that's important, and respect for each other as business partners. And then having that time to really switch off. John's better than me. Then no more talk. That's it. No more business talk, because naturally it's our world, and we're 24/7. So we do talk about and this is part of us building a strong community who we love. We'll talk about someone going on a holiday, and it's like, oh God, we're talking about a member, but they're a member and a friend.
Yep, sure.
So it's naturally happening because that's our world.
Yeah.
But I think we're definitely learning and continuing growing.
Okay.
We're working quite well.
Awesome.
So drive all the way around. Keep the chest tall as you come down, and drive the hand right the way down to the inside of the knee. So you've got that nice line, nice and tall through the chest. That looks good. And just jump up off the knee for me. So you hover. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
It's a bit harder, John.
I know it's hard. Driving back up. That's looking pretty good. And snap those quads for me. Got those fast twitch muscle fibers working for you. I want to look after that slow twitch. That's the way. Nice work. Take your time. Powerful on the way up. Bang. All right, relax. So that's one down.
It sounds like that's a major secret that you have, the education piece. So I'm loving it. What are some other secrets that you guys have that you can dig out and tell the audience?
Look, I've got one. It's a biggie.
Yep.
And it's wrapped up in one word.
What's that?
Care. That's it.
That's it?
That's it. And so what I mean by care is a day doesn't go by where I don't contact at least 3 members. Now, in some cases, I would need to contact them because we have a very specific process through our 10-day intro offer. So I've got dates where I contact and get in touch with our new members or our new potential members. But it's not always the new potential members. It could be someone that's been here for 2 years that has just done their ACL playing touch footy on a weekend. So I'll give them a quick text to say, have you got the x-rays back on your knee? Let me know how you're going. So that for me is not, I don't feel like I have to do that.
Yep.
I know these people, it's like a larger family, and I feel like that's just something that I want to do.
Got you.
So we've got a membership base of 94 people, and I could confidently tell you right now, any one of those people walking through the door, I know their first name, and depending on how long I know them, will depend on how much I can tell you about that person, on whether or not they're a pastry chef that's currently looking for work, or they have just done their ACL playing touch footy because there's a guy that's just done it on the weekend. So yeah, that's great, and that for me, that's why I do this. I had a video recently, as recent as like 3 days ago. One of our members, her daughter, who has come to know us by watching us on our live videos, they bought a chin-up bar for their house, and her daughter, she'd be 8 or 9, thereabouts, said to Mum that she needed to send this video to John of her doing 2 full chin-ups. And then so she's done this beautiful little video, and then gets it off of the chin-up bar, and she's doing the guns and everything. And that's bloody beautiful. That really is. That's lovely.
Yeah.
So you're not just getting the the 100 or so members, you're actually getting into their families and their communities and really making an impact that way.
Yeah.
Awesome.
30 seconds is on, and it's not how many you can do, it's how many you do really well. Keep it up, keep it up. Boom. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax again, shake it out, anticipate the rest, because we're going to do
I'd love to know a studio in Bondi. It's not like easy because there is high competition in Bondi. Tell me your secrets on marketing. How do you retain and grab new clients in the door?
Yeah, good question. We're fortunate because we are on Bondi Rd, so we do get a lot of people walking in and inquiring, people coming down on the bus, so that's really helpful. But equally, social media, organic leads or organic marketing, I think just having that consistent presence there daily or several times a day, showing people what we do, the examples, feedback from clients, testimonials, I think that's really, really important. And we've seen through our new member base, a lot of people find us through social media and even through Google. So we do Google AdWords, definitely consistent, have a set budget on that each month. And then with the help with you guys, we revamped our website, and really proud of our website. It looks really schmick now. We get lots of feedback about it. And Facebook ads. the Facebook ads, which lead them into the website, then into the intro pass. So yeah.
I think on that, the increased piece on that would be the information or the message that we've been sending recently since being a part of you is breaking down that barrier where people walk past and they may feel intimidated because they see the shop front, they don't understand who we are. But the messages that we have been sending probably over the last 6 months has really helped break that barrier down. I saw you on Facebook, I saw you on Insta, whatever, and that's certainly helped break down the mismessaging.
Because there is a lot of choice in Bondi. There's a lot of studios and.
Look, there is, but we are incredibly isolated creatures. So while there are a lot of choice, or a lot of gyms, a lot of studios within Bondi, if you're not within walking distance of that place, the chances of getting them, here or taking them from somewhere at Bondi Beach, even for us, going to lunch at North Bondi is like, oh, bloody hell, that's a long way away.
Yeah.
So we're pretty fortunate in that regard to have a really core nucleus of people, and I think that's why we've seen so much success here, and why I think some of the other studios, maybe in North Bondi, are seeing the same amount of successes because it's so densely populated, but we can all thrive.
The Bondi bubbles in the Bondi bubbles.
Yes, there's bubbles in bubbles. Yeah. 2, 1, not bad after 5 rounds of that. That's pretty good. Woo! Well done. Bring it in.
Cheers.
Nice work.
Nice workout, John.
So that was a little taste of what we do here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. We like to not just make people work out, but also want to make sure I'll leave you with some education. Maybe, leaving with something that you might not have known when you walked in.
Yeah, I do feel way more educated, understanding what the movements are for, why we're doing them for, and I think the thinking behind it really helps to actually do a better job on performing the exercise instead of just doing the exercise.
Yes.
Even though it's easy to go faster.
Yep.
But I do understand what you're talking about with going slower. So
Yeah. That was good. You nailed it. Nailed each and every one of them. So giddy up.
awesome.
We've got a little something to give you. You have earned it. So that's a little bit of from us to you.
Appreciate
You
it,
know,
thank
pull it out. We've got a little Agoga hat in there, and you've got a 1-week membership to Agoga.
Wow.
So get that in the head. And
That's another episode of Studio Success Secrets. John's got my breath out of order in my mind. If you're ever in Bondi, just make sure you come check these guys out. Down the beach to Bondi Rd, stop here and make sure you experience a workout. I think they've got an unlimited session there for $69. You can't go wrong. Thanks so much, Belinda. John, really appreciate it.
absolute pleasure having you.
Thank
mate.
you. I'll be booking in for my 1-week trial.
Thanks for watching the Studio Success Secret Show. If you're a consumer or if you're in the industry, make sure you give this a like. And if you want to have more behind the scenes around other successful studios, join our Facebook group, the Studio Success Secrets group. I'll see you next time.